in, and if you're confused about what you're seeing on your screens, the reason we already have one in favor of the NDA is because, remember, Surat was uncontested as far as the BJP is concerned. They didn't have an opponent. A lot of politics that played out over there. We'll get into that in just a bit. But joining us at the moment, we have Saurabh Gupta. He's going to get us a sense of what's happening across West Bengal, which is, of course, going to be one of the most keenly watched states today. Saurabh will also get us a sense of what's happening in Odisha, where, remember, counting will simultaneously be taking place for the assembly elections that have taken place. Will Naveen Patnaik manage that 6th historic term, or will the BJP, in fact, dent the BJD's run there? Those are going to be big questions. And, of course, all-important state of Bihar. Prabhakar Kumar is joining us live from Bihar. He's going to get us a sense of what's really happening on ground zero in Bihar. Remember, the BJP is touted to lose a couple of seats as per the exit polls, if those numbers in fact hold. So, Saurabh, to you first. As far as Bengal is concerned, the exit polls this time, the poll of polls data shows that the BJP could actually cross the tally of the TMC. In fact, they could perform better than the TMC if the exit poll numbers are true. This is, of course, going to be a huge setback as far as the TMC is concerned. But many would say, and you've covered the elections in Bengal on the ground, that the BJP has actually been preparing for this for the last decade.
Yes, it has been the BJP's intention in this election to cross the TMC's tally, and they've worked towards it. And that's been something that has been on their agenda as far as West Bengal is concerned. It's in a way for the BJP considered, the final frontier or the final bastion. But obviously this is something that is being taken with a pinch of salt by the Trinamool. The exit poll results are something that the Trinamool has said are completely inaccurate. But, however, we've seen exit polls sometimes can be right, sometimes can be wrong. In 2021, though, the exit polls were largely wrong when it came to West Bengal. This time around, however, exit polls, those who've organized those exit polls and those who've conducted those exit polls seem to be confident. However, the Trinamool is confident that the figures will be different. Counting will start. It's just a few more hours before we get to know the actual results. But whatever the result in Bengal, you can see, of course, a lot of security, central forces plus, state police at counting centers, because this is a state where there is a lot of concern over electoral violence, and that's something that perhaps even on counting day would be playing on the minds of those in charge of security, which is why you see this kind of security placement, both central forces and state police outside counting centers. And this will be the picture across the state as well, because remember, this has been one of the most bitterly fought and closely watched states in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. And as we head into results day, as the results start coming in, everybody will be keeping their focus in Bengal, because this is a state where the BJP has been looking at it as a catchment area to increase their tally. The TMC will be defending its bastion. So in that context, it will be very interesting to see which way the results pan out. If, like you said, the exit polls are correct, and if the results are what the BJP is expecting as per the exit poll forecast, then it would be a huge political churn in West Bengal, because it would mean that the BJP would have finally crossed not only the halfway mark, but also become the single largest party in parliament from West Bengal. And the last time that happened, well, there was a political upheaval. So, if the Trinamool gets the higher numbers and the exit polls as far as Bengal turn out to be incorrect, then the Trinamool, of course, would be preparing for 2026, because there is no time for the Trinamool to actually, let its guard down, because the BJP, as we know, is an aggressive party when it comes to elections. It will come back with full force, because it's been a party that's been on a growing curve in West Bengal. It would like to maintain that growing curve. So 18 seats in 2019. What will be the results in 2024? We'll know in a few hours.
Yes. Well, it was 18 and 22 as far as the BJP and TMC is concerned, with 18 to the BJP and 22 to the TMC last time around. But what was very crucial was the fact that, the vote share was very neck and neck, just over 2% vote share difference. So it is a close call. And as far as the exit polls are concerned, they're almost predicting a reverse. The poller polls is predicting 23 for the BJP and 18 for the TMC. Well, 1 to the Congress. It remains to be seen what really happens. We'll come back to you, Saurabh, in just a bit and also talk about Orissa. But I want to introduce I.N.D.I.A joining us live from Bhopal and Pratibha Raman joining us live from Bangalore. We're going to get you a sense of what's happening in Karnataka and Madhya Pradesh as well. But Prabhakar, to you first, it was a near sweep for the NDA alliance last time around. They lost just one seat, which went to the Congress party. This time around, their tally is expected to come down a bit, but only just about. Has the India alliance managed to really galvanize on the ground? What's the sense that you've got? You've, of course, covered this election. It's been a hot election to cover. You've covered this election on the ground. So get us a sense. What is your sense? Are the exit poll numbers, according to you, nearing what the sentiment on the ground is?
See, if you see the 2019 tally, the numbers were stacked in the favor of NDA. They had 39 out of 40 seats, except for the Kishanganj seat, which was to the Congress.
Yes.
Now, going by the exit polls or the poll of polls, what we are saying, what we are showing to our viewers, it is the numbers have gone down by 4 to 5 numbers for NDA. So they are showing somewhere around 34 to 35 seats for NDA in Bihar. But
yes,
this number is completely being written off by the India alliance leaders. If you talk to them, we had a word with SB yesterday off camera, and he said that there's no way NDA is going to cross the halfway mark here in Bihar, which means that they are very much hopeful that the India alliance
yes,
would be able to garner around 20 seats out of the total 40 seats which Bihar has. Whether they'll be able to achieve that number or not, but the India alliance leaders are very upbeat that the way they have seen their campaign panning out across Bihar, the way the public showed their support to them, and based on the inputs they have from the ground, they are very hopeful that they will be able to cross this 20 mark here in Bihar. And if actually that happens, so it would be a big blow for the NDA. So we will have to wait for the day to progress and numbers to actually start sipping in, and only then we will be able to tell which faction actually has the right numbers on their side.
Okay.
But the fact remains, this is where this is the BJP headquarters here in Patna, and this is where the action will happen. You'll see laddus being distributed here, or you'll see sad faces coming out of this gate behind me. So these are the two places, the BJP office here in Patna, and of course, not to forget the Lalu's residence here in Patna. So these are the two epicenters as far as the political action today is concerned.
38 minutes into coverage, Prabhakar, I have to confess, I was a little surprised that we didn't have any mithai preparation, laddu preparation shots. But I'm told that we do have them. So we don't know. I'm not sure where those shots are coming from right now. But laddus for sure are being prepared. It's a very good day if you're in the flowers business or the sweet business, because whichever side wins, there will be plentiful of those laddus and those flowers. So those shots have come in. The signs are all very good, and it's overcast at the moment, I'm told, in parts of UP and Bihar. So we hope it's a cool day. Okay, those shots are from Delhi. That's what I've been told. So clearly, the preparations are underway. We don't know which side has commissioned those laddus yet, but laddus are being prepared. Anurag,